A burst pipe? A dead water heater? The AC calling it quits? Who do you call? HomeServe is an easy way to handle unexpected home repairs with plans covering stuff basic homeowners insurance usually won't. Instead of scrambling for a contractor, you make one call to get the repair process started. Join the millions of customers who trust HomeServe right now. Go to homeserve.com/podcast for 50% less your first year. That's homeserve.com/podcast. Savings compared to renewal price. Void in Florida.
It's car con carne. Let's eat in the car. It's car con carne. And now here's the star of our show, James VanOsdol.
This right here is car con carne. Car con carne, as I'm recording this, days away from the Taste of Randolph, returning June 19th through the 21st. That's right, for its 29th year. The event happens on or at Ground Zero for food in Chicago, of course, Randolph Street between Peoria and Racine. We're recording at Hide+Seek, a local favorite. It is a destination bringing comfortable elegance, playful design, and creative American cuisine to the West Loop. I'm James VanOsdol. Car con carne, sponsored by Exploding House Printing. If you are a band, a musician, someone who manages a brand, they can take care of your merch needs. They're located over in Hermosa. They're like 10 minutes from where we're recording right now. T-shirts, hats, embroidery, whatever you need, explodinghouseprinting.com. Okay, so I am joined. See how easy this is, Gene?
So smooth. That was like awesome.
Piece of cake. I'm joined by a true architect of modern dance music. He's a Chicago treasure, a treasure of the Chicago Underground for more than 3 decades. That's a long time. He's evolved from spinning vinyl at parties to running Farris Wheel Recordings and dropping massive records on us. You can see Gene Farris. He returns to Taste of Randolph to close things down on the East Stage on Friday night. Gene, I'm so glad to talk to you.
I am so glad that you all have me here. Thank you for inviting me over.
I'm interviewing a lot of people tonight for this episode as we talk about Taste of Randolph. Not that it's a competition, but you're the most stylish.
I mean, it's very early.
It's true. It is. We'll wait to call a winner until later.
Yeah, it's it.
Can we talk about This Is House?
Yeah, I mean, the song is actually, technically it's called This Is the World, but it should be called This Is House as many times as I say house in the song. So for that, I will be fair. The whole song's it's brand new. It just came out last week on Space Disco Recordings out of Toronto. My friend Hatteris's label. I'm excited about it, man. My mission this year is to put out a new single every month. So I've been kind of, sticking to 12. We're doing 12 this year, and this is number 6. Am I right?
That is ambitious,
January, February, March, April, May. Number 6, yeah. June.
So how long does it take from conceiving these individual tracks to putting them down and like making them or getting them to where you want them to be? It seems like an aggressive schedule. I
mean, it's kind of like kids, right? Each one of them are different. Actually conceiving each child probably takes this, it's just different. We'll leave it at that. So each song, each one is a completely different process than the next, all jokes aside. Some songs can take 2 weeks, some can take 2 months. It's just the process of, I guess, how my brain works, and a lot of artists, you know what I mean? We kind of, can go either way. So, yeah.
How have you evolved as a creator since the early days? As you're talking about doing these singles, where do you see the biggest difference in your approach?
I mean, in the beginning when I first started, I just tried to play for my friends people in my age group, because I was, in my teens and 20s. Now, if I see people out there my age, I'm probably doing something really wrong. So I try to stay current more than anything. That's been kind of my secret, I guess, for doing it. I put out my first record in 1994. So I just try to stay current, man. That's the best way I can do it. I listen to see what these new kids are doing. Who don't have gray hair in odd places, and I just try to make similar to what they're doing, but in my own flavor.
So you're learning from the generations that followed you.
Yeah, I think when you stop being open to learning new things from the next generation is the beginning of the end for your career as an artist. I really truly believe that. So my biggest secret, and it's not really a secret or a hack, it's just try to stay as current as you possibly can, production-wise and DJ-wise.
What is it about Chicago that enabled house to become what it was, and what is it about Chicago that carries house forward?
Oh man, well, for people in the podcast who may not know, house music started in Chicago. We are the source, I guess. Adam and Eve here, kind of vibe.
Who bit the apple?
I don't know. I think it's just one of those things where I mean, there's so many good artists here, man. There's so much talent in Chicago, from the old school guys who even, they're still doing it. And I'm considered the old school guys to a lot of people. So
you are?
I mean, it's just such an amazing talent pool in this city that, if you're going to be, I guess, active DJ in the culture here, you want to just kind of stay, like I say, stay current and stay on your game, man. Because Chicago it's serious business and talent, man. Here, just a lot of crazy talented artists, which is a good thing.
So
I got distracted by these delicious.
Well, no,
burgers.
that's what I was going to say, Gene. We're at Hide+Seek, who have been incredibly hospitable. They just brought out just more food than the people who are here can actually eat. Can we please feed our Friday night headliner on the East Stage?
As soon as I get off this mic, I'm going to devour this thing right here. Oh my God!
So what are we eating here?
I see
burgers.
I see a burger. I see shrimp.
I see.
I see a
I can
Happy
smell
Gene.
the shrimp. Yeah, that is a Happy Gene. Yeah. Can we talk a little bit about Farris Wheel?
Farris Wheel is my record label imprint that's been around since 1998. We have over 500 releases out since 1998. Oh my God! When it say it out loud, that's like Jesus. Yeah, we've been around for a while. We have a lot of records out from people all over the world. A lot of Chicago artists who've are pretty popular now. They started their careers on my record label. That's one thing I'm very proud about, and my team over at Farris Wheel, we're very proud about that. We break a lot of artists and give a lot of people their first shot. That's really what I sourced and started the label on was that basis of just putting out records that me and my friends, just a label for me and my friends to be able to put music out on that other labels didn't want. So, so we've been around for a while. So
starting out, putting out records for you and your friends, obviously now things have evolved with 500 plus releases. How do you know when something is a Farris Wheel recording? Is it a vibe thing? Is it a recommendation from one of those friends?
I mean, it could be a number of those things actually. I have two other A&Rs other than myself. I'm not the only one who goes through the demos anymore, thankfully. And the other guys have been working with the label for quite a while now, so they kind of just know the vibe of what we're doing. But I'm still the last line of defense. We get roughly probably 30, 40 demos a week.
It's a lot.
So yeah, it gets kind of crazy, but it's good. It's a blessing.
And is it a mix? Do you get them like digitally? Do people send you?
All of them. Yeah. Everything comes digital, either directly to me, which is cool. That's when usually the people are brave if they send it to me, or usually they're my friends and I know they're probably pretty good by then, so I can move those to the front of the line. Or we have demo drops in our boxes and stuff where they send stuff to the labels. So yeah, I have a total of 3 of us going through all the music, and then once a week I usually pick through the last 10. Each one of my A&R accumulates 3 or 4 releases, and I accumulate 3 or 4, and then I go through the 10 and then cut down the finals, and you just pick it through there. That's been my formula now for probably since we were talking earlier, since the Black Plague, since COVID. I've been kind of using that same formula. So, yeah.
Listening to you talk and knowing where you've been, what you do, are you living your best life?
I'm blessed. I know that's twice I said blessed, so I'm wearing blessed right now. Literally, the word is blessed on me. So, I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better job, you know, and a better career path that I've been blessed to have. Honestly, I couldn't have asked for anything better unless, you know, I became a professional golfer and it was actually good. You know, that's the only other thing I could imagine.
Have you watched that documentary on Netflix, the documentary series?
Full swing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I've never golfed in my life, and I'm incredibly interested in this entire series.
I literally look at the series, and I'm like, that's it? That's all you all got to deal with is, like your kids and money issues? That's all?
That's it.
And just going to work out at the gym and hit some balls? That's it.
The thing that blew my mind watching that first season, someone has a really shitty game. They come in like 60th in one of these tournaments. Yeah, they only take home like $500,000.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I only made $257,000 a day, and I came in 20.
I got to get out of my head. I only made $1 million.
Oh, I got to go to the gym.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's, you know, outside of that, because that's something you can also do until you're very old. You know, until you're old. Same as DJing and producing. If I'm a living example of that. You can do this till you're very old.
Yes.
So, yeah. That's the only reason I compared it to golf, because it's something that you can do. You know, you can get into the senior leagues, and same thing with us.
And
we
bowling.
have a senior league and DJ into the senior tournament.
And bowling, you could probably age pretty well.
I mean, bowling's a little bit, you know, I don't know if they have a senior. Well, I mean,
sure,
I guess you just keep drinking and keep throwing balls and it'll be fine. You know,
exactly.
You're right.
Now, the most important question I have for you, Gene, can we feed you?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to feed you.
As soon as I get off this mic,
all right,
I pass it to somebody, I'm going to devour some food. I'm literally drooling looking at this stuff right now, like, oh, my God.
You are free to leave. Taste of Randolph, East Stage, Friday night. Gene, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.